We are so happy and so grateful to be here with you all on this fine and glorious day indeed. We are here, we are here, we are here. We are the Divine Council of Nine, a group of higher dimensional beings that have been observing humanity's evolution for thousands of years, even beyond the inhabitation of humanity on Earth. We have been watching before the Earth even was created or in development, so to speak. We chose to be here just as each and every one of you listening and not listening have chose to be here as well. Especially, dear ones, at this time, as you all have been preparing for thousands of years, lifetimes, preparing for this time in human history when humanity is awakening. All of humanity is beginning to awaken to the truth of who they are, becoming self-realized. This message is about being heart-centered. If you are not familiar or don't understand, being heart-centered, being in your heart, dropping out of your head and into your heart. This is becoming more of a normality as we proceed forward. Humanity is beginning to learn to be heart-centered through different experiences, through different interactions, through different obstacles or challenges, we would say. Finding ways where you don't resonate with how you may have responded, and then deciding to choose differently, deciding to choose to be in your heart space. The awareness, dear ones, is kicking in more and more and more as more of humanity wakes up and it becomes a normality in the collective consciousness. Humanity is beginning to, well, have moments where we are watching and seeing how in different moments you are finding yourself to not resonate or be okay with your reactiveness or reactions to others or even to yourself. This is what we would call contrast, experiencing both sides of the fence, having the opportunity to experience being on one side or the other, or both. Which then, with the awareness and you dropping into your heart and stepping back and observing how you may have responded, is when you choose to handle or interact with others in a different way through those experiences of having been on both sides of the fence. Now, we want you to know and understand that, well, this is not going to be something that you will have to experience going forward as humanity continues to wake up and we expand our consciousness, raise our frequency and our vibration, there will be no need for this any longer. There will be no need for suffering. There will be no need for creating different experiences or situations or challenges that you will go through to, well, experience both sides of the fence. This will be no longer needed as humanity continues to wake up and have awareness. There will be more opportunities where, well, humans begin to be in the heart and are learning to be in the heart all the time. Every moment, every minute of the day, you'll be heart centered. And the moment that, well, you find yourself not, you'll be aware and present to it, to where you drop out of your head and into your heart, out of your head and into your heart. This is becoming a normality, normalized, where you are actually communicating with others from a heart space, from being heart centered, less in your head, more in your heart. And the more you practice, more you see and notice moments where you're not, it gives you the opportunity to be in your heart space, to be heart centered. And then you continue to, well, breathe deeply. Breathe deeply in and deeply out. In through your nose and out through your mouth, while focusing on your heart space, your heart center, focusing on that space around your heart. When you focus on that space around your heart, you are in fact in your heart center, not in your head. And that's what we mean by dropping out of the head and into your heart. You will see, dear ones, how you react differently, how you respond differently, how you treat yourself and how you treat others. Your reaction to others and to yourself will change drastically as you drop out of your head and into your heart. Focus on your heart space. Focus on your heart center. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe into that heart space, into that heart center, and you will see things change and transform in front of you, around you, inside of you. Your relationships, your experiences, your interactions will completely transform as you are more heart centered. And this is, in fact, what is happening collectively as humanity realizes that there is no fear or worry in the heart space. There's only love. Only love can stay in your heart space. You cannot have fear, worry, and love in one space in your heart center at the same time. You will see the difference, dear ones, as when we come through Daren's channel, he is always in his heart. He is always in his heart space when connecting to us. This is important to note and to understand And to practice, dear ones, as you forge forward, drop out of your head and into your heart, into your heart, out of your head. Breathe into your heart space. Focus on that heart center. Pay close attention, dear ones, as to how you are when you are reactive or responding to someone else. Do you notice you're in your head, or do you notice you're in your heart? Yes, for a little bit, dear ones, it will in fact take practice to, well, be heart centered all the time. You are practicing something that, well, has been a habit for a very long time, most of you anyway, that have, well, rented space in your head, not in your hearts, for many, many years and many, many lifetimes. So, well, it's all about just changing the habit, practicing, being patient, not judging yourself when you are in your head and not in your heart, having compassion for yourself and others. Because, dear ones, remember, when you judge others, you're judging yourself. So we urge you to humbly, humbly have deep gratitude for whenever you do, and also whenever you don't. Having compassion, deep compassion for yourself and others. As when you have compassion for yourself, you will have compassion for others. So, in this message, it will, in fact, bring forward activations to assist you and help you to be heart centered, to release the judgments, to release what doesn't serve you any longer so that you can remove the blocks that have been preventing you from being heart centered. And now, dear ones, we say that, well, you will notice more when you are in your head and not in your heart. And then you breathe deeply in and deeply out, focusing on your heart space. We love you, we love you, and we love you. And with that, for now, we feel complete. And so it is.